Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of football. Did you know that the Packers and Eagles have faced off 44 times, and the Packers lead the series 28-16? That's a lot of history between these two teams. In their latest clash, the Eagles emerged victorious in the NFL's first game in Brazil, defeating the Packers 34-29. Saquon Barkley, in his Eagles debut, scored 3 touchdowns and gained a total of 132 yards. This year, both teams are stacked with talent, and their stats are jaw-dropping. From seasoned veterans to rising stars, the rosters are packed with players who can change the game in an instant. Let's break it down. We'll look at the key players, their stats, and what each team needs to do to secure a win. All right, so the 2024 matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles is one of the most anticipated games of the season. Fans from both sides are eagerly waiting to see how this clash of titans will unfold. Player stats are crucial for predicting the outcome, but they can also be tricky. Numbers can tell a story, but they don't always capture the full picture. Let's see if we can make sense of it all and predict the winner. We'll analyze the strengths and weaknesses of both teams and see how they match up against each other. Now, comparing player performances from both teams can be a real challenge. Each player brings something unique to the table, and their impact can vary from game to game. Stats sometimes tell only part of the story. They can highlight a player's strengths, but might not fully capture their weaknesses or the context of their performance. For example, a quarterback might have a high passing yardage, but also a high interception rate. This could indicate a high-risk, high-reward style of play. Or a running back could have impressive yardage, but fumble too often. Consistency and ball security are just as important as explosive plays. So how do we sift through all these numbers and get the real picture? It's about looking at the context, the matchups, and the intangibles that stats can't always capture. Let's dive into the key player stats. These are the players who will likely have the biggest impact on the game. For the Packers, Aaron Rodgers is back and on fire. His leadership and experience are invaluable, and he's been playing some of the best football of his career. His completion rate is an astounding 70% with 25 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions this season. These numbers show just how efficient and effective he's been. Meanwhile, Aaron Jones is averaging 5.3 yards per carry, racking up over 1,000 yards already. His ability to break tackles and find the end zone makes him a constant threat. On the other side, the Eagles' Jalen Hurts has a passer rating of 105.3 and has rushed for over 500 yards. His dual threat capability makes him a nightmare for defenses. And don't forget about A.J. Brown, who's averaging 15 yards per catch with 8 touchdowns this season. His ability to make big plays downfield is a huge asset for the Eagles. And here's the kicker, the most surprising stat: the Eagles' defense has forced 20 turnovers so far, leading the league. This aggressive, ball-hawking defense can change the momentum of a game in an instant. Darius Slay has been a nightmare for quarterbacks with 5 interceptions and 2 pick sixes. His ability to read the quarterback and make plays on the ball is second to none. This could be a game changer, especially if Rodgers makes even a slight mistake. The pressure will be on him to avoid turnovers and keep the offense moving. So, to wrap it all up, we've got Rodgers and his elite passing against Hurts' dual threat capabilities. It's a classic matchup of a veteran quarterback against a rising star. Jones's rushing stats versus the Eagles' rock-solid defense. This battle in the trenches will be crucial in determining the outcome of the game, and playmakers like Brown and Slay ready to make big impacts. These individual matchups could very well decide the game. This game is shaping up to be an epic showdown. Both teams have the talent and the drive to come out on top. Who do you think will come out on top? Will it be the Packers with their high-powered offense, or the Eagles with their stifling defense? Drop your predictions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and see who you're rooting for. And don't forget to check out my other analysis videos for more NFL insights. We cover everything from player profiles to game previews and more. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more exciting football content.